Well, DJ, let's talk about this past football season. I mean, you guys won the MEAC championship and also talk about the experience of the past historic one for the Wildcats, going 8-0 in the MEAC, the first one in the Wildcat history. I mean, it was a big year for you guys. Can you talk about the year in the total?
Well, the year in total was a great year, and it was, as you can see, it was successful. The thing is, football is year round, especially here at Bethune-Cookman. We started last year in January, preparing early in the mornings, waking up every day, just about trying to prepare, trying to train year round, just trying to get the whole team to buy into the goal and to the theme of really working hard and trying to win the championship. We knew what kind of team we had, but the thing was we just had to find our identity and find out what kind of team we really wanted to be. A lot of teams have had the talent but haven't been able to be successful in the past, but thank goodness we were able to be successful with the talent that we have.
Okay, okay. And a lot of people don't know this about you. In 2010, you suffered a major knee injury. You tore your ACL. I mean, that's like one of the worst injuries in sports. Can you talk about how tough it was on your road to recovery and being back to full strength and becoming the all-MEAC performer that you are?
Well, in 2010, it definitely was tough. I trained real hard that whole summer just so I can just so I can play the corner position, which they had just moved me to that year. And I really want to make an impact, especially with we just having the new head coach, Coach Jenkins.
Right.
But the thing was, I mean, I tore my ACL, and it was definitely a tough road. We don't have the facilities that we have now, and we have a totally different medical staff. So it's tearing your ACL then and tearing it now is a lot different. I mean, the training and the recovery process was not as up to date, and it wasn't as efficient as it should be, and especially as it is now. So it took some blood, sweat, and tears, but I think it's back to where it should be.
Okay, DJ. Well, since you talk about the physical side, let's talk about the mental side of tearing ACL. What were you going through mentally? Like, how are you getting your mind right to get back? Okay, can I get back to the 100% the DJ that I was? And as far as like just dealing with the whole situation, like, man, I prepared for this whole season and it's all gone. How did you deal with that situation mentally?
Well, I think with anybody who prepares for something that they plan to succeed on, if they fall or if they face a challenge, you know, a lot of people are discouraged, and a lot of people, you know, can get upset, especially after you've worked so hard and you've dedicated a lot of time. But mentally, I think it was a pretty tough. But I think by having a lot of friends and family there to support me, I think it kind of helped me to be able to get through the process.
Okay, okay. And a lot of people don't know that you have a lot of Bethune-Cookman ties, a lot of Bethune-Cookman roots. Your mom is alumni of Bethune-Cookman. Your dad is alumni of Bethune-Cookman. Your dad and your mom are real involved in the Bethune-Cookman community. Can you talk about that? And was it pressure for you to sign with the Wildcats coming out of high school?
Well, it wasn't too much pressure, but it was one of those involuntarily mandatory situations.
Right.
My parents, of course, being Bethune-Cookman alumni, always wanted me to come here, and it didn't take much persuading, because I've been a fan all my life, going to all the games, watching the great teams and the great players of the past. So they didn't have to do too much persuading just for me to come here. I wanted to be a part of the school. I want to be a part of the football program, and I'm glad I made that decision.
Okay, so I can see you're a Wildcat for life, huh, DJ?
Yes.
36. Nah, divisional round playoffs. In New England, the tuck rule, freezing weather. Just look at the snow.
Charles Woodson.
Yeah, that basically started the New England Patriots dynasty run, and that kind of ended the Oakland Raiders as a team. But this is basically what the tuck rule is. This is my quarterback, Curtis Killings.
Let me get right here.
Okay, I'm Charles Woodson. As the quarterback holding his arm to throw the ball for an incomplete pass, back up for me. I'm sorry, E. Come right here. As a quarterback throwing the ball for an incomplete pass, when the quarterback is in the throwing motion, but he feels the pressure and want to kind of bring the ball back. Bring the ball back. I'm about to swipe the ball from you.
Okay, here we go.
And the ball, he fumbles the ball. That's rule. The tuck rule is indicating that the quarterback arm is going forward. Therefore, it was an incomplete pass. Knowing that his hand was coming back to the body, but It's this forward motion that started off that will give them an incomplete pass.
So it's the forward motion of the ball coming down that makes the play considered a fumble.
And if you watch if you watch that tape on Charles Woodson and Tom Brady clearly was fumbling the ball. It wasn't an incomplete pass at all. He brought his arm forward, but he brought it back to his body because he was feeling the pressure and just fumbled. So the tuck rule is out of the window. So basically, if we do that again and I swipe the ball and he fumbles it, that's a fumble, live ball. No incomplete passes. Here you go.
Thank you. Another rule that I know they're changing is the spear rule.
Exactly, the spear rule, which is I mean, this is crazy. I mean, to take away from running backs and ball again. I'm sorry. Flashbacks. to take away from the running back and what he brings to the game, I mean, the running back has to protect himself. It's ridiculous. The spear rule is basically after 5 yards, if say the running back is in the open field, a safety or a cornerback, you're the defender. The rule was instead of like protecting himself and lowering his head to protect himself from the other guy's hit, that's out the window. They can't do that no more. So now they have to basically just more so lead with the shoulders.
Or the forearm.
Or just get him in a juke move. But no longer is the running back able to put his head down and spear the opponent. You got guys like Emmitt Smith, Matt Forte coming out and speaking on this saying this is ridiculous. How can you take away, I mean, first of all, they're at a disadvantage anyway. They're getting hit all the time. How can you take away our only defense mechanism, which is to lower our head and lower our shoulders? You're exposing all of this from the neck down to get hit. When you got 250-pound linebackers who work out in the gym year round, that's like a death sentence.
So you think that takes away from the great running backs as Adrian Peterson's,
Aaron
Foster's,
the physical running backs in the game, the Maurice Jones-Drews, the Adrian Petersons, the Marshawn Lynch, the guys who are go-getters and who deliver the blow to you, you take away from their game, which is ridiculous. You're hindering the players.
Well, I think the human machine that AP is, I think he'll still be able to get through the defenders.
One thing about it, one shoulder from AP, man, everybody's flying back.
One thing about it is that what this does is it kind of. All right, we're gonna take it back to the NBA. We got a little logo called Lob City, and
who is Lob City?
Who is Lob City?
Who has the best Lob City in the NBA? Is it the Miami Heat or is it the Los Angeles Clippers? We have a little top 5 going on for our top 5 segment of the show. Lob City. Let's take it away with number 5. Oh, Blake Griffin. That's a good way to start off the show.
He's definitely.
Kendrick Perkins, holla at your boy.
Brings the lob to Lob City out there in Los Angeles.
Chris Paul, the best point guard in the league. Oh, man. Mama, there goes that man. Ugh. Just nasty. Let's go on to number 4.
Women.
We had Dwayne Wade with the steal.
LeBron coming down.
One thing about when those guys in the open court, you call it a day,
Notice how Wade looks off before he even dunks it.
He does. He's not looking that way.
He has that
look where LeBron catches the ball.
He just knows LeBron gonna dunk it.
We have a guy like 6'9" LeBron jumping the 40-inch vert. I know too.
Like Curtis
Lob
was
City.
That does.
Oh, Jamal Crawford between the legs to Blake Griffin with the windmill. Look at DeAndre Jordan. One thing about those Los Angeles Clippers, they know how to pull on the show.
They will dunk.
They get the fans what they pay for. This is beautiful. What people don't underestimate is the pass. That's a great pass between the legs, right on money. Blake Griffin.
And it's just so clutch because he had to think about that pass before he did it.
Yes, sir.
Jamal Crawford.
Right on the money. But you can throw it anywhere in the facility, Blake Griffin's going to get it.
And if it's a guy who won't give me the ball, it'll be Jamal Crawford. I think he has the best handles in the NBA.
Nah, Chris Paul, baby.
Thomas, Cole, LeBron.
Jason Terry.
Oh,
there's your funeral. There's your burial, son.
Rest in peace, Jason Terry.
Rest in peace.
You had a nice career, man.
Oh, man, LeBron, you got to do the man like that. Just watch how they set him up.
I don't like they called a penalty on LeBron that play.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, it's just a little all fun and games. But you got to stay on down.
Jason Terry is embarrassed.
Look at it. It looks like monkey in the middle. Wade with the steal. Behind the back, look at that. Monkey in the middle.
That's what you call ball movement.
That's what you call the wrong place at the wrong time. Just look at this. Jason Terry. Why did you even jump, son?
Poor guy.
I feel sorry for him. Oh, man. And number 1, we have DeAndre Jordan. This is number 1 on everybody's board. DeAndre Jordan over Brandon Knight.
Arguably the best dunk of the season.
Just why? Just why?
The best trend.
Oh, man. Trending topic on Twitter, RIP Brandon Knight. Son, get in the rim.
He buried him.
6 feet under. Now let's check this out. Look at Brent. Look. Yeah, nasty. Nasty.
He's disgusted with himself.
Disgusted.
Well, guys, you know, we've covered a lot of topics today, from free agents all the way from the NFL rule changes with Roger Goodell.
Yes, sir.
The Heat still on their 26 game winning streak.
27 tonight.
You got the Nuggets creeping up, possibly could be on a 16-game winning streak. You got college basketball with March Madness.
Upsets, Cinderellas,
big
baby.
Cinderella teams. One thing we've incorporated on the segment is the Lob City. That's something we'll keep bringing back. So from what we just saw, who would y'all say won Lob City?
Los Angeles Clippers, baby.
I'm going to go ahead and give it to DeAndre Jordan. That was just
with that being said, this is your week show.
Sports Corner, we'll see y'all next week.